You hear me now? George? Good? Let me know if you guys can hear me. No audio. Oh no. Good? Okay. Alright. Sorry, so to revamp what I just said, we currently have the, if you guys can see right here, this little promo that rolls around some of the things that are going on here. But if you buy one of the Classic Line blocks, you can get 4 of their Classic Line fittings for free. So you choose either the AMD or the Intel Classic Line block, and you get 4 of black fittings in either HTC or the STC in black, whichever size you want to choose. But anyways, so these are the Lignum blocks, wood blocks, and these are walnut, and they actually have it on here. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna ask EK this, but on here they have like the darkness. So there's a dark. No, it doesn't want to like focus on this. There's a dark, and then a medium, and then a light. So I don't know if it's just how the block shows up, or if it has to do with the like if they're gonna have 3 different types and they're gonna set it up that way, or you know whatnot. Because I know all the blocks are different. They are actually cut wood, so they all look different. So you can buy, 2 different 2080 blocks, and they're gonna look different, slightly. But it comes with a nice little Lignum postcard thing with a thank you card, basically. And these are what the blocks look like. Come nicely packaged. Let's see. And they actually come with 2 fittings, which is really nice, and they come with the back plates. So here is the block. I'd imagine it is, but the thing the only thing about the whole stained wood part is that's how I assume it would be, but there's no listing for any of the others. So it's either they just want to make the medium first, I believe it's medium first, and then see how well they do. But I mean, it's not listed on their site, and it doesn't really say. That's what I assume, because that's what we do with ours. We have maple, cherry, wood, and one of the other ones I can't remember, and we stain it to be how dark it is. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not bad. It's not like a full nickel kind of weight, like that really heavy, but I mean it's got a bit of weight to it. So this is which one of them looks like. It's got got your stop plugs they come with, and on the other side it actually comes with a back plate, which granted, this is I think 3 something. Let me pull up a price for you guys real quick. But I believe it is $374.99 for this. But it also comes with, so you get your water block, you get the back plate, the fittings that it comes with. But I think they're really nicely made, all packaged really nice. So, and they are, so if you can see, it's really just a wood back plate on there that goes across. So there still is the acetal on there. Is there metal? It's the acetal behind it. That's what it is. So it's wood, and then they put it on the acetal. I don't know really how the terminal is. I'm assuming it's acetal also and just wrapped around, but they look pretty. And here are, let's see what else it comes with. I haven't really looked into this besides the whole, I opened it and saw the block and I was like, that's pretty looking, so I was going to show you guys. And then you get additional stop plugs and all your screws and stuff like that, thermal paste, whatnot. So you get quite a few stop plugs with it. Additional screws, thermal pads, nothing else special there. Just the normal GPU block stuff. And then here is one of the wood fittings. So So they are, I believe they're 12 millimeter because it's the only, I believe they are. They don't list it in the, they come with both blocks. If you buy a GPU block or a CPU block, you get the 2 fittings also. It's not listed the size, but currently they only have a 12 millimeter size, so I'm assuming this is 12 millimeter. It looks 12 mil to me. I just haven't measured it. But there is the base, and here is the actual fitting with the O-ring. So it looks like, I don't know if, let me see if I can get it to come off. But on the inside, I don't know, let's see if it will focus on that. I don't know if I can get it to focus. I don't have the best webcam in the world. But if you can tell, there's kind of like a inner side to it, so there's like a acetal around the inside, and then the wood goes around that. So that's how they keep the wood look, and it's not affecting anything else. Yeah, they do. They actually look really, really nice. They did a really good job on these. They are not RGB or any of that stuff, so just straight wood. Looks very classic, very sophisticated. The price is kind of expensive, but remember, it does come with 2 fittings, about 4 stop plugs, and you get a back plate. So in the end, the price is kind of justified there. I mean, it's really not that horrible for this. Now, moving along to the, let me put this in here, CPU block for you guys. So, no matter if you order a GPU block or a CPU block, it comes in one of these big boxes. So, don't get confused when you get 2 of these and think you got 2 GPU blocks. It's all really nice also. Same exact design, comes with a nice little thank you card from them. And then all blocked up in this foam. Of course, I can't keep this little thing, just says accessories. Now, that looks pretty. I like these a lot. They are very, very nice. Same thing, comes with 2 fittings as well. Good thing about this comes with its stock Intel, but you do have a AMD bracket, so you can switch this. I believe, if I'm correct, I remember it said it AM4, so it works with AM4. Let me see. I think it is. What is it? 1150X, 2011, 2066, and AM4. So you basically have any of the newer stuff that you need. It comes with all your mounting brackets and mounting hardware that you need. Got thermal grizzly paste, and then of course you got the AMD brackets and all the back plates you need, and also 2 fittings. You get the 2 fittings too. But I'll show you this a little better. But it is really crisp and clean. Nice. Do you know what type of wood it is made out of? It says walnut, so I'm assuming it is actually walnut in the listing. Granted, I don't, it looks walnut to me from what I've seen. I'm not like a crazy expert on all that. And this as well has it marked that they have the dark, medium, and light colors. So I don't know when that part of this line will come out, but I do know that it is planned to come out, and there should be more woodline stuff coming out. We currently only have the GPU and CPU block. We have the fittings on order, and those are the 3 items they currently have. I'm assuming this is one of those lines where they're gonna release like just these 3 things, and once they see how well these sell, or you know what's requested, is when the additional colors of wood will come out, the additional stains and all that. So, because I think safest bet is to go with the medium color, so it's not too light and it's not too dark. It's just right in the middle, and it looks great. Why not? So, anyone? Yeah. But that is the new Lignum items that they currently have. I do know that we have the new fittings on the way. If anyone has seen that stuff at Computex from them. I'm trying to be out of the way of this little scrolly thing. It's all in reverse for me, so I wouldn't have wrong things here. It's over here. But I do know we have those new fittings coming soon that have the different rings around the bottom, so you have like between like green, red, and all that stuff. Whatnot. Any news on the new distro plates they showed at Computex? No. Unfortunately, no. I do not have any info on that. I know that they have them coming out because when we were at DreamHack, we had one of the EK people that work in San Antonio. He was with us, and he talked a lot about like the new line stuff, but that was, I think, more of a prototype than a this is when it comes out kind of thing. Like, I think it's their idea. I don't know if it's soon to be released. I just know that the fittings are coming soon, and the blocks, because they have like the new their CPU blocks will have like interchangeable, like the what they call them, just basically the top rings around them, so that way you can change what color you want and choose, so you can make it match better to your build or whatnot. But anyways, if you haven't seen, take advantage of this little promo here. Either the EK one, which is buy one of their classic line CP blocks, get 4 fittings, and we also have the Alpha Cool hats. So you spend $75 on Alpha Cool. The Barrow fittings, I don't have an ETA. I want to say soon, because I did get an email this week or last week about them. So usually when I get those emails saying, hey, here's what's coming out, it's usually within the next like 2 or 3 weeks usually. There are times that it does take longer and they kind of like have to pull things back. I don't know, do they have any of that stuff on their website yet? Do you know? I'm not sure. I don't know. Not 100%. I do not know. I know basically anything EK we stock, anything Bids Power we normally stock. There's certain companies that we always buy everything from, or a good portion of it. But other than that, I'm not really sure. If we want some custom work done, who do we contact? What kind of custom work are you looking for? It depends. Like, are you looking for like etching or acrylic work or distro work? What is in the distro blocks they show? Are you talking about the distro block that EK makes? George? If Tiger, if you're looking for case mods, you want to email our mod shop. And George, I know that there's an 011, who was it? I know that they have some of those 011. I don't know if they're the exact same, but Micro Center I know has their. Granted, I'm talking about Micro Center. I'm just trying to help you out. But let me see if I can find it for you. I don't know. But they have those pre-built computers that Micro Center sells that like have the EK branding in it, and they have distro plates on the front of them. And I know that those are about the same things. These are different ones. They showed it. Okay. Yeah, the Micro Center ones are EK. That's what I was told. EK does make those ones too. The ones that come on the 11 that they sell at Micro Center, with all the EK line stuff in it, those are also actual EK products. Granted, you can't buy it for some weird reason. It's only at Micro Center. But yeah, no problem. So we'll be doing our normal stream on Thursday. Got a ton of Bykski stuff in. 90% of it is up. I think there's a few items that I need to add, but there is a good portion of it up, so I'll have that. I might just do that this week, but I don't know if you guys want to see any of the Corsair stuff up close. Bykski stuff is good. I mean, it looks really nice. I haven't used any of it, but I have handled it since we've gotten it in. I just want to check it out and see how well it's packaged. 'Cause usually you can tell how decent a company's stuff is by how it's packaged. I mean, if they put a lot into their packaging, that's, they gotta have good products. But yeah, the Bykski stuff, yeah, I think it's decent stuff. I mean, it's comparable to Barrow. Like, I don't know who said it. Was it you, Astronomic? But I want to say it's pretty much comparable to Barrow or Barrow-witch, either one of those. Got good fittings. The blocks look decent to me. I haven't actually opened any of them up, but if you want to stop by Thursday and watch our stream, we're talking about Bykski, but it's comparable to Barrow and Barrow-witch. Yeah, Barrow-witch is like their premium brand, yeah. Yeah, the pricing for Bykski, it's nice. I don't think it's as good as our pricing for Barrow because we have to go through Premachill to buy Bykski or however you want to say it, because they basically run their US stuff, so we have to go through them to get a lot of the stuff. But I mean, it's still good pricing. I mean, I think the distros are like $249. They look nice. A lot of the blocks are, I think, $150. I might be telling you guys completely wrong pricing. I'm sorry if I'm doing that. But if you give me a second, I can actually look at pricing for you. Because I am still in our back. Let's see. Yeah, most of the distros are, I think all the distros we carry right now are $249.99, which isn't horrible. They come with a pump on it, so that is not my PC. That's actually Hank's PC. That's one of the ones we brought to DreamHack. It is pretty much all Barrow stuff. I don't know if it's on. No, it's not plugged in or anything like that. It's nice. But yeah. My PC's actually right here. Right next to me. But yeah, distros come with pumps and they have addressable LEDs in them. The water blocks range from $129 to $149.99. So blocks aren't, the GPU blocks that is, aren't badly priced. There are a few that are a little more, but I believe they come with back plates and temperature sensors or something like that on them. CPU blocks are roughly $64.99. Some vary depending on sizes and all that stuff. Again, this is Bykski pricing I'm going through. We got some LED strips that are either replacement ones or the actual just flexible LEDs that you can add to your PC, which we have both addressable and just regular 12-volt LEDs, and they run between $9.99 and like $14.99. Let's see what else I can give you. Anything specific you're curious on pricing, or any requests that you'd like to see on the stream? It is strangely enthusiastic. It has to be enthusiastic. I have to draw you guys in somehow. I mean, sometimes I have Matt on these streams with me. I mean, I know that scares people away sometimes. Question: GPU blocks have Intel or inlet and outlet plugs. The flow is matter where connecting the tube. Yeah, I believe that there is no. I mean, they have them, but it really just depends on how you run your line. I'd like to see Corsair stuff in an actual build. I actually do have the build that we brought to DreamHack. We did a full Corsair build. I can do a stream maybe with it later. It's being used. It's actually a work PC here. So speaking of Matt's doing good. But anyways, I can maybe go over there and stream that Corsair build. If you want to look at it, if after you're done watching this, George, look at some of the DreamHack videos. The DreamHack videos have me streaming the Corsair build in it. It looks really nice. I like it. And it's not horribly priced, because I think the GPU blocks are like $140 or $150-ish, and they come with backplate. So it's not that bad. Are they up in the channel here? Yeah, if you look in our channel, it should be like 2 or 3 videos down at least. I streamed it 3 different days, and it's all in there. I did it all days. I kind of showed everyone around. But anyways, the Bykski stuff is, it's fairly good priced, I think. 96mm reservoir with pump is like $99. Standalone pumps, DDC pumps are like $84.99 with acrylic top. Fittings, I think fittings usually vary between, I think they're roughly around like $750, $650, depending on size and whatnot. They're around there. They're decently priced. Not crazy, overpriced, but they're there. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to show you guys, and we'll be here Thursday. Make sure you take advantage of these deals and this 5,000 subscriber giveaway that we're doing, because once we hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, I want to give this away. It's surprising, I've had more people in here than I think I normally do with Matt. Maybe I should do this by myself. We'll cut Matt out. So, but yeah, so we'll be back Thursday, me and Matt, doing our new product stream. I think he has a stream he's doing either tonight or tomorrow. I don't really know when he was planning on doing that. He's wanting to show something off. What are you thinking about the future of water cooling? What do you mean about the future of water cooling? I think it's going in a good direction. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there, so it's becoming more competitive. So with it being more competitive, pricing has to go down somewhat. They have to, keep with good quality, but then they have to at the same time find where they can cut costs and save themselves from being run out from their pricing. I think Corsair's kind of one of those people that are going to do that. With them being such a big company, they can mass produce stuff, so their pricing will be low, so people have to price stuff low. What are you recommending for first time for dyes? There's so many options, and I am having a hard time deciding. I want. If you just want to test dyes and see where you're going, yeah, EK, I mean, you saw the wood blocks. I think some of their stuff is doing good. I think those new fittings that they release will be good. Mighty Voice. I think they will. They looked nice. We'll see. When we get them in, we'll do a video with those two. Anyways, Gambit, if you're looking at dyes, I think if you want to get like you just want to test colors or just try them out and play with them, I think XSPC has a decent, I think we have a kit for it. I think you can get most of them. No, they sell them individually. The XSPC dyes are about $5.95. So I mean, we have about 10 or 12 different colors. Yeah, like Los Uno said, it depends. Like you want pastels or you want clear fluids. But if you really just want to play with fluids and dyes and whatnot and see what you can come up with, we do have a lot of, I think, Prima-Chill dyes that were clearanced. They should be on our scratch and dent section. They're not bad. They're just not, like, you might have to, instead of using one drop to get like a nice color red, you might have to use 2 drops. To be honest, they won't affect your loop. This is all told by Prima-Chill, of course, but they're like $1.50 or so. They're really cheap. I know there's some reds. Looks like there's red, orange, greens, blood red, bright green. So either if you want to just mess with, then there's also Mayhems. Mayhems and Prima-Chill usually have some nice color dyes, and we have quite a few different colors too. So it just really depends on you, in my opinion. I think what? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, EK, they're one of our bigger companies we deal with, and I don't always agree with some of the stuff they do, but in the end, they usually are pretty easy to deal with. Do you guys ever find they guys Prima-Chill time? We did have it. I don't know if we still do. Let me see if I can find it. I think we do. Mighty Voice. I'm not 100%. Come on. Go, computer. Why do you feel dumb for ordering the Azul Blue? It's pretty. That's what's in this one. That's the Azul Blue. It's nice. But yeah, it's if you want to look it up, actually, I'll give you guys the link. Let's see. For Gambit, if you want to look at the Prima-Chill dye kits that we have, it's about $70, but you do get quite a few dyes. Here is the link. So yeah, and also Devin, even though you have, like, EK doesn't have dyes and you're not supposed to mix them, it's up to you. I mean, do your research, you'll know what you can mix and you can't mix with it. Usually you don't want to mix brands, is what a lot of companies say, because then if you're mixing their white fluid with Prima-Chill's dyes and something goes wrong, they're not going to help you out. But if you use only their coolant and something goes wrong, EK is willing to help you out, because, you know, they don't want to they don't know what's causing it. But when it's only their stuff, they're more willing to help out. Interesting. I've heard both, Devin. Honestly, in my opinion, I think when it comes to fluids, it's not really like a company issue. It's more of like a bad batch of fluid. So, you know, I mean, like it's sometimes you can have bad Mayhem's fluids, and then sometimes you can have bad EK fluids, bad Premachill, bad XSPC. I think it's just really a batch thing, more or less, of this company doesn't make good fluids. Because I've had a lot of people say they love the EK fluids, and I have a lot of people that say they won't use it. And then same thing with Mayhem's. I've heard a lot of people say they had issues with Mayhem's, and then people that haven't. It's, you know, as long as you do your prep and your homework on it, you should be fine. And yeah, people don't flush new parts. Yeah, I mean, as long as you prep right, you should be okay. I mean, granted, there's still those chances it can fail, but like I said, I think it's more of a batch issue than a company's problem. You know. So if that's it, and you guys want, see you back here at, I don't remember time we do our stream at, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that way it'll be about like 5 o'clock or so Central and whatnot. We'll do Bykski, and then depending on how much Bykski I get out, if I get out quite a bit, then we'll just do Bykski. But if I only get a handful of things, I'll grab like Corsair stuff or whatnot. Are the wood covers removable easily, and how are they affixed? Devin, I don't know. I don't think you can remove the wood easily. I think it's a normal, let me see. I'll do this for you. I'll look and see. From what I saw, it doesn't look like it's removable. I bet you it is adhered to it. But it does not, from what I can see, does not look like there is an easy way, please come out, to remove. Yeah, it's literally on there, because if you look, there's no like screw holes or anything like that. And on the back, the only screw holes I see are all to the back plate, of course. And underneath, I mean, there are the screws in the water block. So unless I actually full on dismantle this block and look, I do not know. But I'm gonna go with no, you cannot remove the wood. Yeah, I bet it is glued too. How do you feel about the EK Quantum or Lignum blocks not using higher grade of walnut, despite being so expensive? I mean, they are pretty expensive, but I mean, it is a 2080 Ti block. It is coming with some fittings. It does have a back plate. I mean, back plates alone are about, what, $70 depending. I feel like in the end, their pricing on that wasn't that bad. So, I mean, it is that specific buyer area included with course. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you look at any, let's see, I can maybe give you a comparison pricing. My computer's wanting to be extremely slow today. So, I mean, 2080, let's see, 2080 Ti. So 2080 Ti is for a nickel plexi is 164, and then the back plate, a nickel, well, they have back plates, are about $53 to $40 depending. So I mean, right there it's over $200, and then you get a few fittings. They're a little more. They're about like probably like $40 or $50 more than a normal block. And but then on top of that, you got the wood and all that. So I mean, it's extra of what? Oh yeah, it's an extra 150-ish. I mean, it really is that specific fire. I'm not a wood expert, so I can't say like what quality of wood they used and whatnot. I know the one thing I do know about those is because they had like the wood ones they were making, they had marble ones they were wanting to make, and a few others. And I know that when I talked to Miguel that works for EK, he was telling me that they take a lot longer to make these blocks because they have to shut down the machine and prep it for doing wood stuff like this or marble or whatever it is. So it's a little more time consuming and they can't push out as many as they want to at once. And when they first started doing them, they were telling me that if you bought one, it would take a lot longer for them to make it, and they had like a waiting time or something like that is what they were telling us. And that's why I mean I don't know if these are different than the ones that they were originally planning on making and how they were doing them. It could be different, but I know initially when this first idea came out was like Computex last year or the year before, they had the wood and all those, the wood fitting, the wood blocks and all that they were showing off. And I think it was on their Supremacy line. It might have changed since then, but I know they said it was a really hard process to make them or something like that. I mean, that's from EK to me, so. But alright guys, I'm gonna get back to work adding new products to the site. Got more Corsair and Thermal Grizzly and stuff like that to add to our site, so you guys can get some of the new Thermal Grizzly thermal grease that came out and whatnot. So I will see all of you on Thursday, and maybe I can line up a giveaway too for Thursday. So if you guys are here, I'm gonna see if I can work out maybe Bykski parts for a giveaway or something. Maybe some fittings or I don't know, something. But I will see you all on Thursday. Bye.